Yeah, okay, so today we're going to talk about professional presentation. And anyway, my name is Cheryl, and I'm with Way of Life Coaching. And I'm really hoping you'll hire me because I'm the best person for the job, and I just need you to know that. hmm What are we talking about today? We are talking about professional presentation. This is not how you want to look when you go into a job interview. I have my sweats on. I look like I just cleaned my house. I'm going to start with a real story. And I know this seems a little ridiculous, but based on what I have seen going on in the marketplace, it's not. I was waiting for my Apple appointment over at Crabtree Valley Mall, and I noticed this woman. I couldn't help but not notice her. She was very scantily clad, and she walked over to interview, apparently for a job in the food court. And the interview lasted 10 minutes and she walked away. And I watched the man at this point who was interviewing her, and he rolled his eyes. I don't think she got the job. Do you? Now, let's look at a positive example. A waitress at a local restaurant that my husband and I frequent all the time. She came up to us one day and she was describing how her boyfriend of 4 years is looking for a job. And so he went out and he spent a little bit of time working on his presentation, which he had a fairly dark look about him. He had a lot of earrings. His hair had covered his eyes. One of the ways they described that look is kind of a goth look. That's how she had described it as well. And he had gone out and purchased his first suit, gotten a haircut, removed most of the earrings. And this is a true story. As she described this to us, she said, I did not recognize him the first time I saw him. And she had been dating him for 4 years. And then when she realized it was her boyfriend, she said, this is who I'm dating? She was very, very impressed. Even in our more casual culture, it's not unusual for employers to expect a certain level of professionalism from their employees. And for candidates for future employment, you don't want to be going into an interview looking like this. And there's good reason for that. There have been some studies done about professional dress, and they have found that when people are dressed more professionally, work performance improves. Well, what that says is the way you dress doesn't just impact people's perceptions about you, but perhaps even about you yourself. So beyond clothes, though, professional appearance includes how you speak, your posture, and your overall presentation. I don't look quite as professional hanging out like this as I do talking like this. And the reality is, which shows you more respect? This or this? Is it that you're being fake if you work on your professional presentation? Absolutely not. And I think this is one of the things people have to work through. They want to be real. They want to be really them. And you think that by being extra casual, you're creating that realness. Actually, that's not the case. Let me give you an example from my own life. Recently, I went from working part-time at my kids' school to working full-time as a coach. They're different environments. And so I hired an actual wardrobe coach who came in and looked at my closet and cleaned out some things that had even nothing to do with what I was doing before. They was just old clothes. And she helped me to develop a wardrobe that suited me as a person, as well as worked with the profession that I was in. She looked at my desire for layers, for warmth in colors, and for a somewhat casual environment. I don't like to look real formal, and pulled it all together for me so that everything complemented one another. You can do the same for yourself. You don't have to completely give up who you are and your identity for the sake of becoming professional and presenting yourself well in the workplace. First impressions are important. What kind of first impression are you currently making? And what kind of first impression would you like to make? If this is an area that you would like to work, we have free e-coaching available to you. There's prompts on the website that will help you to go through that process. We hope that you'll take advantage of that. Take care.